Hey friends, Nate Bianco here from natebianco.com, and I wanted to shoot this bonus video that I promised that I'd send out to you via email. And this is real important stuff. I want to elaborate a little bit more on what I talked about, you having to basically achieve this one thing that all of the top money earners in network marketing have. That if you don't have this, you will never succeed, period. It'll never happen. And that one thing, in case you didn't catch it in the My Lead System Pro video, which I hope you had a chance to go through that whole thing. If you haven't, you're going to want to do that after you finish watching this video. But basically, here it is. If you take the top 1% of any company, any network marketing company, and take the top 1% of money earners in that company, they have one thing in common, and that is that they had a list of other network marketers that they picked up the phone or met in person, whatever it may have been, that they had a relationship with and they had credibility and influence over, that they were able to just enroll very quickly. And then those network marketers had a list of people that they could turn around and enroll very quickly, and they had a list, and so on and so forth. And so it grows very quickly for these top money earners that have this type of credibility and influence and audience of other network marketers, if you will. And that's the big secret. There isn't a single, to my knowledge, there isn't a single, including myself, network marketer who has gone on to make, let's say, over $5,000 a month by just bringing in a couple of their friends and family members. At some point, they brought in either other network marketers, or they brought in people that had a lot of credibility and influence over a large audience. Okay? And that's the big secret in this industry. What a lot of network marketers that have built their business this way, what they do then is they teach the masses, because whether they know it or not, it's all they know. It's all that they know because of how they built their business over the years. They teach you to go out and talk to your friends and family members, because when you have thousands of people in your organization already, the quickest way to increase those numbers is to have the masses that have no credibility or influence over other network marketers bring in 1, 2, or 3, of their closest friends or family members. And so I'm not saying don't do that. It's still a great way to get started and to build, to build a little customer base. But if you want to make the big money, and I'm talking, 5, 10, 15, upwards $50,000 a month, whatever your goals may be in this industry, then you need to learn how to build an audience of other network marketers. Now, here's where the internet comes in, and I'm going to tell you a little story here about myself. I've been a full-time network marketer since 2003, but my story is a little bit different than most of the people that have succeeded in this industry. What you hear from most people is I got into a business, and for the first 3, 4, 5 years I struggled to make any money in this business. And here's why: because they didn't have an audience of other network marketers to introduce to the business. And so how did they produce that audience? Now, again, if you go back to the top 1% of money earners in your company, odds are, if they're old school network marketers, you may have some people like myself that are new school network marketers that are utilizing the internet to fast track this process. But 9 times out of 10, the top 1% of money earners in the company that you're in, or maybe even just maybe looking at, they took years to develop their audience of other network marketers. And how did they do it? They went to events. They went to other company events, maybe other network marketing events. I myself, I've been to dozens upon dozens of events over my almost 10-year career now in this industry, and I've made a lot of connections. But here's where my story differs a little bit. I, like most people in this industry, was flat broke when I first started. I was making $900 a month on disability. I have a rare eye disease that is causing me to lose my eyesight. And I was flat broke. Again, I was making $900 a month on disability. Had a $350 house payment. Lived in a 2 small bedroom, 600 square foot house. Between that and the bills, I barely had enough money to put up the $300 that it cost to get into my program. But here's what was different for me. I had an upline. I had a sponsor who was also an internet network marketer. Young guy, built his business on the internet. And so he never told me to go contact my friends and family. In fact, I don't think he ever told me to do that. He taught me internet marketing strategies on how to generate and build an audience of other opportunity seekers and other network marketers to build my business on the internet. And so instead of it taking me years to succeed, it literally only took me months. In my first 3 months, of starting the business, I was earning enough money to actually get off of disability. After 6 months, I'd gone over $5,000 a month, and by my eighth or ninth month in the business, I was earning a solid 5-figure monthly income. And again, I had absolutely no credibility or influence over anyone. I was making $900 a month, so anyone who wanted to make more money, why would they ever listen to me? Because I wasn't making any money. So I had no credibility or influence. I had no network marketing following. It was the first company that I ever built. And I did it 100% on the internet. Sponsored a few friends and family members in months 6, 7, 8, and 9, because then at that point they saw how much money I was making. But they all did the same thing that everyone always talks about. People that I knew that were close to me, they called it a pyramid. They said it's never going to work. Basically the same crap that most people get from their friends and family members. So, having said that, I hope this has been valuable, because this was a real eye opener for me when I kind of look back at how most of the top money earners in this industry are teaching people to build their businesses. Make your list of warm market contacts. Do home parties, do home events, and things like that. Again, do those if you love doing them, because they do work. If you have credibility and influence, and you can, put together a team of people that that have credit, or that you have influence over, that respect you, by all means do that. That's fun. It's fun for some people to get together and do home parties and home meetings and things like that, or maybe one-on-one, at coffee shops. Still do all that stuff. But if that's not working for you, or you don't see that working for you because of your situation in life right now, like I was, almost 10 years ago, there is a way that you can create this audience of other network marketers, and it is My Lead System Pro. Just real briefly, I'll go over a couple of things, and then I want to have you get back and watch the full video if you haven't done that yet. What is My Lead System Pro? So number one, it's training. Whether you're brand new or you've been in this industry for a while, if you're not making $5,000 a month or more, then you need training. You need to polish your skills, if you will, a little bit. And mainly I'm talking about internet marketing, lead generation skills, because that's how you're going to increase your numbers and help your team, more importantly, increase their numbers, which increases everyone's incomes. So it provides training, hours and hours of archive training on just about anything you'd ever want to know about network marketing and or lead generation. Number two, it gives you a funnel that's already ready to go for you. You don't have to know HTML, how to build landing pages, how to build capture pages to capture leads, follow-up letters pre-written for you. Now, of course, it's all fully customizable. You can customize anything if you're more advanced. But if you're brand new and you know nothing about the internet or nothing about autoresponders and capture pages and all that stuff, you're going to learn all of that step by step by step, kind of like holding your hand, if you will, as you go. It's very, very cookie cutter and easy to set up. Third and final, and this is something that my sponsor taught me in the early stages, is you want to build a marketing budget. Generating leads online, the quickest way to do it is to use paid advertising, in my opinion. Now, I could teach you free and paid advertising. When it comes to advertising and marketing on the internet, there pretty much isn't anything that I can't teach you how to do, and how to set up, the sources, the traffic sources, number one, are probably the biggest thing, how to find traffic sources outside of just, Google or Facebook that are just really, really expensive. I'm talking about underground sources of traffic that I could teach you, where you can get, leads for literally pennies. So the funnel, the marketing funnel, and the actual affiliate program that My Lead System Pro provides you allows you to build a second stream of income while you're focused on building your primary network marketing business that will help fund any marketing that you decide to do on the internet. So having said that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off here. I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I hope this little bonus video has been valuable, and it's helped kind of open your eyes to what it really takes to build a network marketing business, and the fact that you could fast track this. You don't have to go to events for the next 10 years to build your network marketing audience. You could start to do that today, right now, on the internet, using My Lead System Pro, using the strategies that the system, the training, and myself will teach you, and get started today doing that. And if you didn't watch the whole video, I hope you did, but if you didn't, go back through and watch it, because you're going to see everything that this company will provide you. And I'll just go ahead and tell you right now, it's going to cost you $10 to give it a test drive. I think it's like $9.97, $9.97 to give this system a test drive and see if it's something that's going to be right for you or not. So in the email that I sent you, if you're watching this from the email, there's a link to go ahead and watch the My Lead System Pro demonstration again. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link down below this video. Go ahead and click on that now, and you could take a closer look at My Lead System Pro. Again, Nate Bianco, and I hope this has been helpful, and we'll talk to you soon.